Good morning, everyone. Okay, in this class, we will see the third unit topic how we can work with the data. Okay, means for example, I wanted to retrieve some data from the user. Okay, suppose that you are trying to register in any one website. Okay, what you will do generally, you will click on the sign up. For example, here I'm just considering I'm trying to log in with some Facebook website. Okay, if I enter this Facebook address, okay, now you can see here login option. Okay, for example, if you are already a user, you can directly enter some username here, email or phone number, or some password. And if you click on this login button, it will directly redirect this page to your home page. Okay, for example, if you are not a user in this website, okay, what you will do, you will go for sign up. Okay, now you can see here your first name is there, surname, okay, the mobile number, password, okay, some date of birth, some gender. These are all the details are about user, right? Okay, user has to fill all these details, and after like filling these details, what you will do, you will just click on the sign up. Okay, once you click on the sign up, this total data is submitted to the web server. Okay, this total data whatever we are submitting here, this total data we can call it as a input data to the web page. Okay, we can retrieve the input data by using a web form. Okay, this total like all the fields combined within a single form. Okay, here we'll see what is form here. Okay, form is a one element. Okay, within that we have different input elements to retrieve the data from the user. Okay, so in our syllabus we have form element, some input elements. Okay, here we will discuss how you can read the input data from the user. Okay, by using a web form we can read when whatever the data you required in your website. Okay, you can directly go for web forms concept. Okay, see here we'll see how we'll do that web form programmatically. Okay, see, if you observe here, if you want to design a page which accepts information from the users through various fields such as text box, text area, check boxes, radio buttons, drop down list, etc., at that time you have to use form control. Okay, see, if you see here, this is the one text box. Okay, all these are text box. This is the password field. Okay, this is the drop down list. Okay, if you click on here, you can call it as a drop down list. Okay, this is the like radio buttons. Okay, if you click on this one, if I click here, it will go off. Okay, this is called radio buttons. Okay, all these elements we will see one by one. Okay, but if you want to read the data from the user, we will go for form concept. Within that form, it includes all these like text boxes, text area, check boxes, radio buttons, okay, drop down list. So all it will include within a form. Okay, form can be defined using form tag. Okay, for example, I want to create one web form. Okay, what you need to do, we have a simple tag within HTML. Okay, that is form tag. Actually this form concept comes under HTML language. Okay, HTML, here it is, hypertext markup language used to develop web pages. Okay, forms are used to pass data to the server. Okay, when we require this forms here. Okay, for example, I want to send some data to the server, we will go for forms concept. Okay, form having some tags, open tag, and close tag. Within this open tag and close tag, whatever we will write, that will be treated as a input data. Okay. Or like if you observe here, programmatically we will write like this. Okay. Here, here it starts the HTML and it will close HTML here. Okay. After that, just open the form tag. Okay, opening tag, and this one is the closing tag. In between, we will write whatever you require. Okay. For example, I require first name of the user. Okay. Just take first name and input type equals to here. Your input is one tag. We use it to get the input from the user. Okay. Which type of data you are trying to get, you need to mention here. Okay. For example, if you will show, or like here I'm just taking one sample form. Okay. I required first name of your user. Okay, this we can call it as a label. Okay, first name I require. If you observe here the same way, here you can see first name. Okay, within the text box only you mention, but I am not mentioning like this. Here I will mention first name and I will take one text box like this. Okay, see, to get the text box, just I'm saving this file. You can observe here, just I'm saving this file in my server location, that is XAMPP htdocs ec folder form.html. I'm trying to access that file using web browser. Localhost is my server address, and within that I have created one folder ec. There my file is available, form.html. Okay, this is the HTML file, right? For that I just saved my file as by extending .html. Okay, now just I'm trying to access that file. Okay, now you can see here first name. Okay, after first name I require one text box. Okay, to enter some first name I require one text box. For that, how you can create the text box? By using input tag. Okay, input tag. The input tag is used to like get some input from the user. Okay, for example, if you require text box, here you need to mention type as text. If you mention type as text, you will get some like text box in the output. Okay, I'm just giving the some name for this one. F name I'm giving. Just I will explain this, what is the use of mentioning name here. Okay, I'm giving one break also. Okay, first time I'm not giving any break. I will see whether we will get the text box or not. Okay, this is my like output. Here I'm seeing. Okay, I'm just refreshing this page. Okay, now you can observe. Okay, this is the text box. You can enter some name within this text box. Okay, like this. This is the label. Okay, this is the text box. Okay, you can enter some text within this text box. Okay, in the same way I require last name also. Okay. Just I'm changing a label. This we can call it as a label. Okay, last name. Here also I'm taking same input as a text box, and the name I'm giving L name. Okay, I'm saving this file. Okay, now you can see first name text box, last name text box. Okay, two labels and two text box. You can see here, right? Okay, for example, I don't want it's in the same line. I want to go to the next line. Okay, this last name I wanted to see here in the next line. Okay, what you will do? Just give one break tag. Okay, break tag is used to send you cursor will move to the next line. Okay, now you can see last name here. Okay, first name and last name. Okay, like that you can create a number of text boxes. For example, I want to read some password from the user. Okay, same, just take password as a label. Okay, here input by using input tag only, I'm trying to read the password also. But here you can take text also, text as a password field also. But here I'm taking the name as pass. Okay, here I'm just giving one break. Okay, now you can observe I'm just trying to refresh this page. Now you can see the password also having one text box. Here if I write some password, here it is giving. Here you can you are seeing that whatever the text you are typing, that text you are able to see here, right? Okay, but I don't want to see password like that. Okay, I want to see some dash within that password field. Okay, in that case what you will do, just change here, type as password. Okay, if you change type as password, okay, now you can observe, just I'm saving this file. Okay, now if I refresh the page here, okay, if I type something within this, now you can see some dash present in here. Okay, in Facebook also, here you can see your username, means your email ID. But if you are trying to write some password here, you are seeing that some dash here, right? Okay, in the same way, if you take input type as a password, okay, in the output, whatever the text you are writing within the text box, okay, that will be shown in a dash. Okay, just here I'm taking one break there. Okay, same way, this is about the text box and this is the password field. Like that we have different fields are there. Okay, like you can see here, actually what we did here, this thing. Okay, one label, one first name and last name. Okay, and I want to submit this data to the server. Okay, what you will do, you require one button. Okay, in your Facebook also, after writing username and password, what you will do, you have one button here. Okay, this is we can call it as the submit button. If I click on this log in, okay, directly my data is submitted to the server. Okay, okay, if I click on this login button, okay, the data is submitted to the server. Okay, in the same way, I wanted to submit my data. Okay, whatever the data I have here, okay, I want to submit this data to the server. What you require one button. Okay, to get that button, we have submit or input tag, input type equals to submit. You need to take here submit. Okay, name I'm giving some submit only. Okay, initial value I'm giving, yeah, value, I'm just giving value as like submit only I'm giving. Whatever the value you are giving here, that is visible within the like button. Okay, now you can see if I refresh this page, now you can see submit. Okay, value, whatever the value we are giving them, that you can see within the like within that button. Okay, if I click on this button, okay, if I click on this button, the total data is transferred to the server. Okay, to which server I want to transfer. Okay, that you need to mention in a form. Okay, whatever the data we are submitting here, the total data is transferred to the server page. Okay, within the server, okay, this is about we are trying to create this page by using HTML language. Okay, whatever the data we have entered here, if I click on the submit button, the data is transferred to server page. Okay, within the server we will create one server side scripting file, means PHP file we will create. Means PHP is a server side scripting language, right? Okay, whatever the data we are like submitting, that data we directly read within the PHP file. Okay, that you need to mention it here. Okay, here we have one action attribute is there in a form element. Okay, that you need to mention the file name. Okay, whatever the data we are submitting here, if I click on the submit, the total data transferred to this welcome.php file. This is the one page available in the server. Okay, this page receives this data into the server. Okay, while submitting your data, it will take two methods. One is get method and one more is post method. Okay, I will discuss this get method and post method later. Okay, while submitting your data, the data is transferred over the HTTP protocol using HTTP methods. Two methods are there. One is get method and one more is post method. Okay, by using these two methods, the data is transferred over the network. Okay, this is about small introduction about the like HTML forms. Here forms are used to like get the data from the user. Okay, by using different input fields like text boxes. Okay, password fields. Okay, then we have different like input fields are there. We will see those input fields in the next class. Okay, thank you very much.